Yo, what's up, everybody? Rage Cage 20 here. Got something weird and different. Well, not weird, different for the channel that you may not be used to seeing. We got a little Nas X up in here. Some Montero stuff. Now, I'm pretty sure with this song, much like Industry, probably a big part of the amusement of the reactions is the shock factor. Now, I've only heard one other song that I know of from Lil Nas X, and that's, of course, Industry Baby. And I think I first saw it from like an Internet City video when they were watching it. And the song was just so fucking bumping that I just listened to it all the time because it's a great fucking song. And it was actually last year on my Spotify year rap thing, whatever the fuck they call it. It was actually the number one song I listened to. I remember listening to it a lot. I don't remember listening to it that much, but apparently it was enough that it was the song I listened to the most out of the entire year. So I like that song. Now, I've only caught like tiny glimpses of little thumbnails and stuff in this video, and I'm sure this one's going to be as, if not more, shocking than the last one. So I don't know how long this is going to be. I don't know how much we're going to have to talk about, but I'm sure I'm going to be having a good time with the music video. So let's get it. Lil Nas X Montero. Apparently, what Genius tells me is correct. It's about a dude. It's about Nas talking about the partner he was dating or fucking or whatever. Sounds like what the song's going to be about. So, cool. Let's get it. Lil Nas X. I just know it's going to be fucking hilarious. I love it. Let's go.
In life, we hide the parts of ourselves we don't want the world to see.
Sure.
We lock them away. We tell them no. We banish them. But here, we don't. Welcome to Montero.
Good to know.
I caught it bad just today. You hit me with a call to your place. Ain't been out in a while anyway. Was hoping I could catch you throwing smiles in my face. Romantic talking, you don't even have to try. You're cute enough to fuck with me tonight. Looking at the table, all I see is bleeding white. Baby, you living the life, but nigga, you ain't living right. Cocaine and drinking with your friends. You live in the dark, boy, I cannot pretend. I'm not faced, only here to sin. If you've been in your garden, you know that you can. Call me when you want, call me when you need. Call me in the morning, I'll be on the way. Call me when you want, call me when you need. Call me out by your name, I'll be on the way. Like, I wanna sell what you're buying. I wanna feel on your ass in Hawaii. I want that jet lag from fucking and flying. Shoot a shot in your mouth while I'm riding. Oh, I mean, a sign of the times every time that I speak. A dime and a nine, it was mine every week. What a time and a climb, God was shining on me. Now I can't leave, and now I'm making hella Italy. Never want the niggas that's in my league. I wanna fuck the ones I envy. I envy. Cocaine and drinking with your friends. You live in the dark, boy, I cannot pretend. I'm not faced, only here to sin. If you've been in your garden, you know that you can. Call me when you want, call me when you need. Call me in the morning, I'll be on the way. Call me when you want, call me when you need. Call me out by your name, I'll be on the way. Like, call me by your name. Tell me you love me in private. Call me by your name. How do I care if you're lying? When you want me, call me, I'll drop everything. Don't need your name, 'cause I don't have to say it. Fuck it, let's ride. Call me
Okay. Bro, these videos are so intricate. There's so much happening in there, man. It was almost like a movie or a video game or some shit. Like, I just see that Lil Nas did a League of Legends song 1 year. It's concerning. Uh, very catchy. Um, God, the scenes and animation and everything that was going on was so crazy. Like there was just so much to it. It's so vivid and vibrant and colorful. Like just straight up example, like that door into, I believe it was the one in, yeah, into the throne room of the devil was just like a bunch of bodies and hands and stuff moving. Like that was just so fucking intricate, man. Like what? I feel like that chorus. I feel like I've heard bits of that somewhere before. It sounded like slightly familiar, but not like very. Like not so much as like, oh yeah, I've heard this, but it's just like, have I heard this? Like at least this chorus before. That was very interesting. So, okay. I'm trying to suss out where to even begin talking about this song. um, so just from the few, I mean, there was not much chance of me focusing on the lyrics because that video was just so captivating. Uh, but little bits that I caught here and there, something about drugs up in this bitch. I don't remember. Sorry, I just saw a lyric there. We'll get to that. Um, it's not the first verse. I don't see it in the second verse. There it is. Uh, yeah. The pre-chorus, I guess, is what Genius is telling me. There's a lot of stuff we can look up in Genius. There's a lot of things highlighted and whatnot. So cocaine and drinking with your friends. You live in the dark, boy. I cannot pretend. Now, I'm sure like what most people are going through is we're reacting to this, and the shock value is, of course, the weird serpent alien thing that like mesmerizing them, which I think is all very. I think everything in here was incredible symbolism, which was it was like so artistic and like deep. Um, so again, so much symbolism and metaphors to different stuff that maybe we'll discuss as we go through it. Um, but I think the main shock is obviously being the snake alien charmed, and then kissed and looked around, and then of course straight up stripper dancing on on Satan's cock. Like I'm sure that's part of people that are just like what the fuck and stuff like that. But it's like I mean that shit don't faze me. Like I'm not tripped up by homosexuality or anything like that. It doesn't bother me. I don't care. So that's why I might not be the prime target for this kind of videos and whatnot. But I mean, like I've been supporting, well, supporting. As of recently, it's shameful to be associated with. I don't know if this is the video to talk about it, but I mean, ever since like college and stuff, I've been supporting the LGBTQ for fucking ever, and did a lot of work with the club in my college. So yeah, been okay with that forever. I've never really had a problem with that. So that's what we look for. Sorry, but I mean, as of recently, it seems like, especially the just one group Just the tea in that community has been going fucking insane. Like extreme extremists and just making everyone else in the community look bad. So it feels a little shameful to say to be a part of such community. But we'll just take out the tea. We don't even think about them right now because the activists are going way too extreme. But focusing back in here, I've had this conversation with a friend of mine. He's a good friend of mine, I would say. And he's I'm not gonna say who to protect their privacy and whatnot, but he's told me about what it's like to date gay men. Him being a bisexual, I believe, if I remember correctly. And a lot of them, as the lyric says, live in the dark. Like they're either ashamed of who they are, and I can definitely see this in certain communities. While a lot of people in the white community still do not accept homosexuality, I'd say white people are more accepting of crazy shit because they're crazy. We're crazy, excuse me. Throw myself in there. We're crazy. So someone like Lil Nas X, who is black, and the black community, some people accept it, but a lot are still very against. Same with the Asian and Hispanic community. I've heard many stories about, especially girls that have come out to their parents and they just straight kicked them out of the house, both Mexican and Asian. Said like, no, you're not allowed to be that. And so, still a lot of growing we need to do. Like, you don't have to accept it, but like, or you don't have to like it, but at least it's your kid. At least accept who they are. You know what I mean? Like, you can't control it. Anyways, but there's a lot of people, especially in different communities, that are told that they're wrong for the way they feel or how they are and whatnot, and so they hide it. They live in the dark. They abuse drugs and stuff. They get married and then cheat on their wives with men because they just don't accept who they are and whatnot. So that lyric really stood out to me. I was like, yeah, that yep. It's sad, man. It's sad, but it's true. All right, let's go through this, shall we? Let's see if we can even begin to suss out everything that's going on in this. Now, I want to figure out, because I'm a little confused by the name. Call Me By Your Name. Like, I could understand maybe like call out my name, like when we're having sex or something. But what does call me by your name mean? There in the chorus here, there's one thing highlighted. Let's see if it tells me. Lil Nas asked for a significant other to defend that. Excuse me, for his significant other to identify themselves by his name for them. He waits to be singled out by his own first name, Montero. Called back for further intimacy. Lil Nas's name is Montero? I thought that was the name of a city or something. Good to know. Montero Nas. An interview, he confirmed that Montero is a reference to Call Me By Your Name, 2007 romantic novel about two male lovers, which was later famously adopted to film in 2017. Following the release of the track, Nas wrote the following message on Twitter. I wrote a song with our name in it. It's about a guy I met last summer. I know we promised to die with the secret, but this will open doors for many other queer people to simply exist. Agreed. I respect that. With this in mind, such artist name calling could signify Nas's effort to reconcile his homosexuality with his personal identity. I think I get it now. I think I get it. I'm still a little confused, but I think I get it. Anyways, let's fucking go. Still a little confused by the title, but I think I get it. I think. Anyway.
Like the parts of ourselves we don't want the world to see.
So, I mean, that's deep right out the gate. Is that there's things about ourselves that we hide. because the world will judge us and or try to assault us or kill us for certain things that they just don't agree with, because people can't be like, well, I don't like that, but whatever, let it exist and I'll keep living my life over here. I don't know, that's hard for people to grasp that concept, that you don't have to kill things you don't like or disagree with. Weird. But yeah, no, yeah.
We lock them away. We tell them no.
Okay, so I'm seeing what looks like Greek architecture here and symbolism. It's very beautiful, open, almost like alien world, I would imagine. Which I assume maybe some kind of symbolism for, go to the place where this is acceptable, which is alien and foreign to others. Maybe that might be some symbolism here. And of course, ancient Roman Greek stuff like male butt fucking was not uncommon. That was pretty well practiced. So I could definitely see why that architecture and stuff coming in here could be important.
We banish them. But here,
Everything's just so vibrant and colorful. I love it.
we don't.
Oh yeah, and this I think I caught this kind of right out of the gate with the snake and the tree that looks like it's just giant apples or fruit of some kind. I'm getting the Adam and Eve reference here. I caught that right out of the gate.
Welcome to Montero. I caught it bad just today. You hit me with a call to your place. Ain't been out in a while anyway.
So snake turns into a dude. I don't know if it's just the snake vibe or whatnot, and the alien like face. Not feeling them. The devil dude, like I could get that. I can understand that one. Pretty hot. But this, I'm not feeling it. It's a creepy face to me. But maybe that's why he needs to mesmerize and hypnotize him to start doing sexual stuff with him. I don't know. But I ain't feeling it. But the vocals, all is very catchy though. I don't know if I'm 100% in love with what sounds like the electronic help or autotune on the voice. It's not fully autotune, but like you know what I mean. It's all right. It's all right. But the notes themselves, the melody line is pretty catchy, pretty good here.
Was hoping I could catch you throwing smiles in my face.
Romantic talking, you don't even have to try. You're cute enough to fuck with me tonight. Looking at the table, all I see is reading.
All right, so the tongue, I love that. I think the symbolism here is, the snake tried to get them to sin because it was the devil. And I think that with also what happens at the end is him referring to either almost referring to his partner as like the devil in a way. I don't know if it's necessarily saying you're evil or you're the devil or anything like that, but just like kind of the embodiment of sin, maybe. That's what it was or something like that. But like also like everywhere he goes, everything he's seeing is reminding him of this person, even though he's trying to run from it or something like that. I think is what the symbolism I'm catching here.
Why? Baby, you live in the life, but nigga, you ain't living right.
Even the clouds.
Cocaine and drinking with your friends. You live in the dark, boy, I cannot pretend. I'm not faced, only here to sin.
So being completely mesmerized and whatnot by the charm of the snake-like creature. Okay. I like that. That just something about that tone is very catchy. Hold on, let me hear that again.
You live in the dark, boy, I cannot pretend. I'm not faced, only here to sin.
I like the rhythm switch up to it, the nice little high notes in there. It's all catchy, man. It is catchy as hell.
If you've in your garden, you know that you can. Call me when you want, call me when you need. Call me in the morning, I'll be on the way.
So the grittiness of that what was the electronic bass in that mix is nice, mixed with kind of the bassier tone in his voice. Now, something I keep forgetting to mention I was gonna mention after the video is that I don't know. I remember hearing something and it made sense when looking at some of the lyrics in industry. That that Nas considers himself to be like a pop star and not a rapper. But it's like, I mean, I could understand the pop elements in the song, but like if you don't want to be considered a rapper, maybe stop rapping in your songs. I don't. I mean, I don't know. Like maybe you're a pop rap star, but like I don't. I don't know. I'm not seeing the full pop picture in here, but I mean, call yourself whatever you want. You know, I feel it. Just like a pop star with heavy rap elements in your music. Maybe that's what it is. I don't know. Anyways,
Call me when you want, call me when you need. Call me out by your name, I'll be on the way. Like,
oh, I will say, especially in the other video, yo, Nas be jacked as hell, man. Dude's body's in great shape. Like, good work, man. I like that the distant echo and that dun dun, you know, and the hums and ums in the vocal line there. Very nice.
I wanna sell what you're buying. I wanna feel on your ass in Hawaii. I want that jet lag from fucking and
Right, I should not forget some of these lyrics here. So let me click on some of these here. I'm probably gonna have to do some editing stuff, which is fun. Yeah, okay. Even in the lyrics, they reference the Adam and Eve thing. If Eve ain't in your garden, you know that you can. Which here it says in Christianity, homosexuality is traditionally believed to be a sin. Yeah. Creating Eve, the first woman, being this the basis of why radical religious people often claim that God's design for love is between man and woman. Right. Closeted in a relationship with a woman, as I mentioned. So X could be suggesting that they can have relations when Eve, the female partner, isn't at home. Yeah, is gone, you know, again, cheating on because you're not willing to accept you. So, yep. Boom. Caught that. Boom. Let's go. All right. Yeah, no, I caught that. Yeah, no. You I don't feel like that one needed such Okay, so I like what I'm reading down here to him trying to say, let's normalize these lines like we do about fucking a girl or something like that. But just the I can't help but laugh from reading the line, shoot a child in your mouth while I'm riding. Like, I mean, then it explained it, which is a euphemism for ejaculating into another man's mouth. It's like, yeah, no, I got that. Like, there was no, yeah, you didn't have to explain that one. But I like that. Want to sell what you're buying. Want to feel your ass in Hawaii. Feel on your ass in Hawaii. I want that jet lag from fucking and flying. Which I assume fucking and flying means like, you know, having sex and then having to leave before the partner comes home or something like that, you know, or some drug lovers. Anyways, okay, so let's look here. So everyone, I don't know if this is all Nas. They look very similar, but I don't think it's the same person. I don't know if it's some Eddie Murphy like playing multiple different roles or something like that, but I like the big old wigs or whatnot. Still looks like some ancient Roman architecture kind of stuff. It looks like he's being dragged to somebody here, like he's being thrown away or something like that, or becoming the like sex puppet or something. I don't know. That's just where my brain's going.
shoot a shot in your mouth while I'm riding. I mean, a sign of the times every time that I speak. A dime and a nine, it was mine every week. What a time and incline, God was shining on me. Now I can't leave, and now I'm making hella Italy. Never want the niggas that's in my league. I wanna fuck the ones I envy.
Okay, I get that. So there's some lyrics in here I do not understand. I'm gonna click on this and see if it can explain it to me. A sign of the times every time that I speak. A dime and a nine. It was mine every week. I don't understand that. I don't have that. Because like first thing, a dime makes me think of is drugs. And a nine is first thing that makes me think of is a gun. But I mean, nine, I mean, is Could be a symbol. It could be genitalia, like penis, like the balls and yeah. Okay, but I don't know. We'll find out here. What a time! What a time and incline. God was shining on me. Now I can't leave, and now I'm acting hella elite. I like that he's saying that, like, I don't want the people that I can get. Like, I'm always going after the people that I find very attractive and that I envy, and I want to get with them, shooting out of my league and whatnot. Which, I mean, he's good looking. I'm sure he could get people up. Like, I don't know what's above his league, but I'm sure he could get it, especially with the dough. That probably doesn't hurt. Let's see. What does any of this whole thing, the dime and the nine, mean? These lines shows reminiscing fondly on his experiences in the music industry. A dime and a nine is equal to 19. Sure, yeah, 10 plus 9, got it. Which refers to the recording setting 19 weeks. Old Town Road was #1 on the top 100 charts, right? I remember that. #1 was his spot every week, and his growth and popularity was on the incline. God shining on, yeah. It was an expression used to refer to someone having a good fortune. However, now that he is famous, now he acts and speaks. Well, now how he acts will be watched by everyone and made him acting elite because of the fame he gained. Right, a sign of the times. Every time I speak is reflecting on how the public pointed him being openly gay is a sign of the world falling apart. Has repeatedly acknowledged these sentiments towards him in the past and published several times. Okay, so I kind of like that. A dime and a nine was mine every week. Like, okay, those are some bars. There's some flips on those bars. I like that. Okay, and that looks like the rest of the. Yeah, it looks like the rest of the unique lyrics in here. So let's focus on wherever is gonna go down in this video. With okay. Looks like people were throwing stones at him and stuff, but it looks like it was like diamonds or something. So maybe he's like being showered by money and whatnot.
And now I'm making hella Italy. Never want the niggas that's in my league. I wanna fuck the ones.
And there could also be symbolism, not only him and Chain, but symbolism is like, like people in the industry when he came out as gay was not all of a sudden turning on him and throwing shit at him. Like I could see that as well.
Cocaine and drinking with your friends. You live in the dark, boy. I cannot pretend.
Looks like he died and he's like going up to heaven or something after getting hit in the head. But then he like pole rides all the way down to hell because he's a sinner for being gay or something like that. Okay.
I'm not faced, only you to sin. If you've been in your garden, you know that you can. Call me when you want.
Yep. So he's ascending, but instead grabs that pole that extends and pole rides that bitch all the way down to hell. With now these interesting, like almost Pippi Longstocking like dreads going on. All right, I'm feeling it. Pretty sick outfit there. It looks like heels with curled tips of the shoes. All right. So, putting on that drip. There we go.
Call me when you need. Call me in the morning. I'll be on the way. Call me when you want. Call me when you need.
Of course, the sexualness of the pole dancing, getting into it. That enticing look. Okay.
Yeah, by your name, I'll be on the way. Like,
of course, classic pole dancing moves here, but also at the same time, kind of singing while riding. It's pretty badass. Alright, what we got here? God, everything about the scenery is just so fascinating. So we got this gargoyle demon-like statue watching the entrance into hell or the fortress in general. We have these two statues here with I don't know if there's a specific name for those torches, but right. Of course, a long road across the lake of fire. Classic hell scenery here. Dark clouds, all red. Got it. Oop, well, I want to see that. Yeah, this door made out of either corpses or just human bodies. That's like all the way up and whatnot. It looks like the same don't like people that were throwing stuff at him to kill him in the first place, which maybe is some kind of symbolism that you preach holiness as these good people, but the sins you actually do commit against other humans actually makes you the evil people. Who knows? I could be reading too much into that, but I could see that. It looks like there's drag marks and everything. There's sort of scorch marks on the ground. Okay.
Fuck it, let's ride.
So, obviously, we have some sexual lap dance stuff going on for the devil, which I guess is his partner or something. Not 100%. I know there's some kind of comparison between there. I don't know if it's a dislike or if it's like you were so attractive and hot, like you were the epitome of sin itself or something, which is the devil or something. I don't know. But like, all right, we're here. Let's go. And then I can only imagine the symbolism here at the end when he snaps his neck and takes the crown for himself is maybe kind of like moving on and like moving on from the relationship and just like embodying, like accepting and embodying the sin that everyone's saying that you're doing and pretty much owning it or something. I can maybe see that. Alright. The Nos, alright. You know what? This bad boy is just packed. That's a symbol of a pack. Packing it together. Packed with symbolism and metaphors, and just the scenery is incredibly lush and detailed, like every inch. Like this video must have cost a lot to make, I would imagine. But yeah, really well done. Like, God, there's just so much meaning in every bar and every scene and part of every scene in here. There's like, this is like some incredibly done art in here. Like damn. That was cool. That was really cool. I like that. Catchy. It's very catchy. The video is very entertaining. Yeah, I don't know, man. It's like, I feel like people say this all the time, but like it still just doesn't get practiced, and I don't understand why it doesn't get practiced, man. Like I don't give a fuck what your beliefs are. Go fuck yourself and your fucking beliefs. Like, even if you dislike something, like I don't like gay people. Who cares? Ignore them. Move on with your life. Life is too short to be like, I hate this, so I'm gonna go fight it. Like, stop treating people bad just because of the way that they live their life. If it's not literally attacking you, hurting you, taking anything from you, I mean literally. Not like, oh, well, it's taking my morals. Like, nah, I don't give a fuck about that stupid ass fucking bullshit argument. Like, if it's not someone like, I believe this, and they come up and they're like stabbing you, then like, who gives a fuck? Move on with your fucking life. It's just like, I don't know, man. I don't know. I just don't understand. Like, people are afraid of stuff that they don't understand, and they feel like therefore I must attack it and destroy it. And it's just like, or you could just, since it's not attacking you, you could move the fuck on with your life. You know what I mean? Like, if you see like a snake off in the distance, but it's not coming at you, and it's not like about to hurt or threaten you, and you could just walk away from it and never see that snake again. Why don't you do that one? I don't know if this is the greatest metaphor, but I don't know. Anyways, so yeah. So I do appreciate someone who's willing to challenge other people for what they say is wrong or bad or whatnot. It's just like, I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna straight up ride some dude's cock in this video, like while he grabs my ass and shit. Like, cool. Like, it's just so funny the number of people I've seen on Industry Baby reactions that are just like, I'm not homophobic. Right after they say like, this looks like some stupid fucking gay shit. It's like, but you're not homophobic. It's just, I don't know, man. It's just, the world's fucking crazy. Y'all need to stop taking stuff so seriously. Great song. I liked it. Thank y'all for joining me. I will see you all next time.